guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my January Fairyloot unboxing. Now I know that I'm pretty sure in my last Fairyloot unboxing video I mentioned that that was probably going to be my last one. Well, we forgot to cancel our subscription, so there's at least this one. I don't know how many more we're gonna end up getting, but I did end up signing up for the Fairyloot adult box that starts shipping out in March. So I will have that to start unboxing for you guys soon. It is book only, so it's probably going to be a little bit less exciting considering there is only the book. But for now, we do have the January Young Adult Fairyloot, and let's just get right into it. So like usual, the very first thing that you see when you open the box is the spoiler card. If you guys want to take a look at the front of it, there it is. I am trying very hard not to peek at the back, so we can set that right there. And surprisingly, the very next thing that I see is actually the tarot cards. Those usually end up at the bottom, but they are on the top this time. And we have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. Next up is a manila envelope, and the front of it says Scythe Enamel Pin, designed by Azura Arts. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay. So that is the pin, and it obviously is inspired by the Scythe trilogy by Neal Shusterman. Now, I have only read the first one of these, but I did really enjoy it. I have the second book in the series, I believe, and I have just been holding off on it because I keep hearing mixed reviews on the rest of the trilogy. Everybody seems to love the first book and kind of love the second book, but the third book everybody said was super disappointing, and that really doesn't inspire me to want to pick it up, but we'll see. Next up says Monsters of Verity Puzzle, and it's designed by Lizard Zardonix, who is an artist that's done stuff for Fairyloot before, but it looks like that, which is honestly gorgeous. I absolutely love that. I'm pretty sure this is inspired by the book that comes in this box. I didn't specifically have this one spoiled for me, but the theme did kind of give it away when I knew this was coming out last month, I believe, so I am pretty excited for what the book most likely is, and that kind of just confirms it for me. The next thing I see is a white envelope that says Aaron Metal Bookmark, and it's designed by ARZ28. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I have absolutely no idea what this is inspired by, but can you guys see that? Because that is honestly, I think, the prettiest bookmark that I've ever received. I don't know that I want to use it in books. Like, I'm a little terrified that it's gonna get hurt. It's so pretty. Those blues. I've never had an enamel metal bookmark before. I'm obsessed. I need all of them to look like that now. Next up is a box, and it says James Herrondale Trinket Dish, artwork copyrighted by Cassandra Clare LLC. So obviously this is going to be Shadowhunters inspired, because we all know the Herrondales originally appeared in like that Clockwork series, the second series that Cassandra Clare wrote. And it does say on the back, based on the Last Hours trilogy by Cassandra Clare. I haven't read that one yet. I have read the first trilogy, and then I've read like the Clockwork series, and then I have not finished like the second half of the Mortal Instruments yet, but I plan to eventually. This is really cute. So it's very shiny. It's very pretty. It's got the Shadowhunter runes all around the outside. Obviously, I need to get a move on in the Shadowhunter series because everybody talks about The Last Hours and a lot of people say that it's their favorite. I don't really know what's holding me back, honestly. I'll have to find a place to display this that's not on my bookshelf because I'm honestly a little bit terrified it's gonna fall off and get hurt, and that scares me, like, a lot. Next thing is something that's cloth. Maybe it's a tapestry? It says, These Are the Hours of Spies and Thieves by Lexi Ryan. So I'm going to say this is These Hollow Vows. It was a previous Fairyloot book, and it had something to do with Hollow Vows, and Lexi Ryan is the author of that. So it looks like this. Hopefully you guys can see the whole thing because I couldn't really see what I was doing. Brief pause to rearrange. Okay, so you guys can see everything. That worked out well. And then we are down to the book. So I'm pretty sure I know what this is already, but I'll pull it out. Let's see. So you guys can see it first if I can get it out. Nope, you can't see it. Nope, you can't see it. There we go. Holy crap, that's gorgeous. Okay. So it is Only a Monster, which is what I was guessing, by Vanessa Len. This is completely different from the original cover, and I genuinely love it so much more. This is so beautiful. So it has purple sprayed edges with these black stenciled edges, and it's that bright purple on every side. The back looks like this, which says, Don't forget the rule. No one can know what we are, what you are. You must never tell anyone about monsters. You guys, the end papers. Oh my god. Alright, this is probably one of my favorite special editions they've ever done, and I think a lot of it does have to do with the fact that this was an anticipated release for me. I asked for an arc of it, I got denied. It's okay, but look at the foiling on the hardcover. Like, that is so stunning. It's beautiful. Every single corner of this book is beautiful. The end papers, I can't. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Look at the back of the end papers. This edition is stunning. And of course it's signed by the author. Okay. Enough fangirling over that. I don't have a place to put you anymore. Honestly, I don't know if this looks good or not, but that's what we're going with. And you get a place of honor right next to the dust jacket. So, that is awesome. And then we have the artwork that you guys already saw with the author letter on the back. And then we're down to the theme card. So the January theme was Monsters Within. And I almost forgot to take the bookmark out of the sleeve. So we do have the bookmark, obviously with character work from the book of the month. Don't mind the constant rearranging I'm doing in the background so you guys can actually see everything. But let's get into the spoiler card. So there was the James Herrondale Trinket dish designed by ARZ28, which is the second collectible trinket dish, and it depicts James Herrondale from the Last Hour series. The first one, I think, was Addie LaRue, I want to say, so I'm going to have to figure out a place for this one to go as well. Then there's the Scythe Enamel Pin, designed by Azura Arts, and is inspired by the Scythe trilogy by Neil Shusterman. Then there is the Aaron Metal Bookmark, which features a character from the book that is awaiting you at the bottom of this box. So Aaron, I guess, is from Only a Monster, and these Hollow Vows tea towel, and it's a literary tea towel designed by Stella Bookish Art, features a quote from These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan, which was their August 2021 book. And then finally, the August Flynn puzzle, which was designed by Liz Art Zardonix. There's nothing more relaxing than a good audiobook and something to keep your hands busy. May we suggest a puzzle, which features August Flynn from This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Then there's the tarot cards, which are illustrated by Liz Art Zardonix, and they feature Cassius and Severo from the Red Rising series, another series that I've only read the first book in and I do plan to continue with. The featured book of the month is Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. It's a YA contemporary fantasy set in London filled with monsters with hidden powers, monster families with cruel legacies, magical underworlds, and a swoon-worthy romance. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, 2 color stencil sprayed edges, artwork on the end papers by ARZ28, foil embossing on the hardcover also by ARZ28 and is signed by the author. Don't forget to read the author letter and check out the character print by Jess Draws on the other side too. So I did show you guys, that's the character print right there. And then the last thing we do in these unboxing videos is we talk about next month's themes. So next month is To the Moon and Back, and it says the moon shadows all but the brightest stars, and we all know of characters who will light the darkness for the ones they love. This box is dedicated to enchanting celestial worlds and our favorite lush romances. You can expect items inspired by Crescent City, Starless Sea, Wicked Fox, our featured book of the month, and there will also be a fandom-neutral item. We are thrilled to reveal that this box will have a stunning set of metal bookends, and that one of the artists that we have collaborated with is Rosie Thorne's 88. Your girl needs bookends, so. Our featured book of the month is a romantic and sweeping epic fantasy inspired by the legend of Chang'e from Chinese mythology. The Fairyloot exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover, digitally sprayed edges, artwork on the end papers, foil embossing on the hardcover, and is signed by the author and will come with a letter. They said that it's one of the most stunning editions they've ever created, and they can't wait for us to see it. That all sounds fantastic. I really liked this box. Honestly, I don't really know what to do with a tea towel because I don't do tea. I don't even know if people that do tea use tea towels. Yes, we had to rearrange everything again because your girl sucks at this and everything fell over. But, yeah, I loved all of these things. I love that the trinket dishes, like, look alike. I don't really know what to do with 2 trinket dishes. I guess I'll have to find a different sink to put this one by for my jewelry. But this was awesome. I loved everything. That bookmark is amazing. The cover of this, I love the change that they made so much. If you guys haven't seen the original Only a Monster cover too, there was not much to make improvements on. Like, the original Only a Monster cover is gorgeous. But I think that I really prefer the Fairyloot edition. So that's it for this Fairyloot unboxing. I really loved everything that was in it, pretty much as per usual. Fairyloot does tend to hit the nail on the head when they curate all of their items and they figure out what cover changes to make. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. While you're down there, don't forget to look in the description box for a couple of rep codes for Hello Lovely Box and Unplugged Book Box. Next to that, you're going to see links to my Goodreads, my Twitter, and my Instagram in case you guys wanted to follow me on any of those. But that's it for me today, guys, so I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!